Stomach serenade surprise. So, last Saturday, my friends and I decided to spice up our usual dinner routine. After weeks of bickering over who talks the most during meals, spoiler, it's definitely Jeremy, who once narrated an entire meal like a nature documentary, we figured we'd try a silent dinner challenge. The rules were simple: no talking, no phones, just quietly eating like those fancy people in period dramas. Honestly, I thought the hardest part would be resisting the urge to ask for the salt without resorting to elaborate charades. Things started off pretty chill. We were all stifling giggles at the weirdness of eating in total silence, and I was convinced I'd win by sheer willpower. But about 15 minutes in, right as someone was slicing into the lasagna, this deep, resonant sound echoed through the room. At first, I thought someone had started humming, but then I realized, nope, that was Jeremy's stomach. And he wasn't just hungry. His stomach let out a series of grumbles and growls that, bizarrely, matched the melody of the national anthem. For a second, we all glanced at each other in disbelief, like, did that just happen? But then, without missing a beat, Mark, who takes patriotism way too seriously, stood up, solemnly placed his hand on his heart, and stared at the lasagna like it had just declared independence. Not to be outdone, the rest of us stood, too, forming a ragtag line around the table, eyes fixed on the bubbling cheese. The room was silent, except for the last few heroic rumbles from Jeremy's stomach, bravely carrying the tune to the finish. We finished the dinner standing in reverent silence, nobody daring to break character. And that's how I learned that in our friend group, if you play the national anthem, even if it's with your digestive tract, we all rise for the pledge of a lasagna.